Hey, this for legacy. I play the game, I don't let the game play me. I'ma need my shirt back. Hey, that's the legacy.
Chapter 3, The Decision. Okay, now this chapter right here is fun for me, was very fun for me because I got to talk about PWIs versus HBCUs. Now, I think that both types of institutions are great, but depending on the student, I feel like you need to give each institution an opportunity to show you if that's going to be a good fit for you. So I know that a lot of people tend to just go with the PWIs off rip because they believe that you'll get more exposure, you'll get more TV time, you'll have more access to better facilities and medicine and all that kind of stuff, right? And I mean, honestly, PWIs are able to offer more things because they have more finances, they have more budgets, they have more money. But HBCUs can offer so many things that PWIs cannot offer. And what I mean by this is, if you are a minority student, if you're Black, Brown, Indian, any of those things, like if you're a minority, attending a HBCU will change your life because you're going to be surrounded by people that look like you, that excel at high levels. You're going to be challenged to be more than what you feel like you can be. Like, they're going to challenge you and they're going to make sure that you're more than an athlete. They're going to challenge you as a person and athletically. HBCUs have what I like to call soul value. And what I mean by that is they feed your soul. Like, they definitely teach you the history that was stripped from us at one point in our lives. And then they show you how to build from there and not to be inferior to anyone or anything. So HBCUs have such value that they can give you, but you have to be willing to give them a chance. Now, I know that PWIs are like the mainstream, like people see them all the time, but at one point HBCUs were at the top. Like, when it came to recruiting minority athletes, that was the landing spot for us. Like, they were some of the only people giving us an opportunity, and I think that we've lost sight of that because of all the glitz and glam that gets, sprinkled into recruitment. I'm not saying that PWIs are a bad place because depending on the student, it may be the best place for you to get the exposure that you need. It may be the best place for you to expand your mindset and be exposed to different cultures. But all I'm saying is you need to give both types of institutions a chance and really don't cut yourself short or shortchange yourself. Go visit both types of institutions. Look at your wish list and make sure that it fits. You know what I'm saying? Don't just discount an institution because they don't have a lot of funding. Honestly, that could be the one institution that could really change your life. Also, in this chapter, I talk about big campuses versus small, big programs versus small programs. Sometimes, if you want that more personal feel, you want that more in-depth feel, you need to choose a smaller institution. Sometimes smaller institutions can offer you so much value because they have smaller rosters, they have a smaller level of people to deal with, so they can give you that more personalized touch. And smaller institutions can do the same thing. If you can ball, you can ball. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, if you have the talent, the cameras and the media follow talent. So if you can go to an institution and elevate that institution, no matter how big or small it is, you're going to get media coverage. And your talent is the reason why those schools have the access to the reason why those schools have access to that media coverage. At the end of the day, your talent, your God-given talent, is the reason why they have those TV deals. So could you imagine if multiple elite athletes took their talents to a HBCU? Like, how would that change the world? Like, that would change everything. That would break the internet. Like, real life, that would break the internet. And I think that giving HBCUs the opportunity to really compete would change the dynamic. You would be a part of something bigger than you. You revive a whole institution, a whole type of institution, like something that's historical, man. Like, so this chapter was all about inspiring you to give every institution a chance. Like, make sure that you vet out everything and you make sure you make a decision that's informed and not just pushed. Don't just choose the obvious, you know what I'm saying? Go visit all the different institutions. I want you to understand that when an institution has identified you as someone they want to recruit, they have identified you as an asset. Your stock just went up, right? When it comes to making a decision, I want you to implement the concept of supply and demand. And what I mean by that is, if an institution chose you to recruit, that means that they want you. But I want you to make sure that you're getting everything you can get from your experience. So I break down different things that you should ask, questions you should ask, like if you can get, do you have a book scholarship? Do you have opportunities off the court and off the field? Do you have great alumni connections? You need to be asking all these questions to see if this institution can provide more than just sports for you. Because at the end of the day, your goal and your mission is to absorb knowledge and to really absorb value and make sure that you're able to take some of that value back, take that value with you outside of that institution and help other people, you know, elevate to the next level. So that's what this chapter is all about. I want you to go on all your official visits. Don't rush to make a decision. If they try to rush you to choose a school, that should be a red flag right there. Number two, what's for you is for you. So whatever God wants you to have will be waiting on you. So make sure that you ask God about what he wants you to choose, how he wants you to move, and implement the concept of supply and demand. When you read the book, you'll see it. But I just want you to understand that you have the power. You're a student athlete. And if you want to choose the path less traveled, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, it's about you and where you're trying to go. You need to make this decision because you're the one who's going to have to deal with it and see it through. All right, y'all, until next time, stay focused, keep grinding, and respect the process. I'm Coach K. If you need help with anything, contact us at Level 27 Coaching on all social media platforms, or come to our website at www.level27coaching.com. All right, love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.